For Body Chemistry Associates and Health Connection Radio, I'm your host, Jay Foster. Important to talk about antioxidants. I believe they're talking about that this month of May. Antioxidants are so important for our health and basically to prevent aging in the body and in the brain. Some of the common antioxidants are vitamin C, vitamin E, resveratrol is one that's in our 1,000 glasses of red wine. CoQ10 is an antioxidant. Selenium acts that way. These are very, very important because they trap and prevent free radicals that we're exposed to and oxidized in our oxidation process. Prevents these from causing damage. So what about in the brain? Well, one of my favorite articles talks about the use of vitamin E and vitamin C in preventing Alzheimer's disease. Now, you see these kind of things all the time in like a tabloid type of thing, or on the internet with questionable references, or in what I often refer to as hippie health food store journals. But this one was out of the Archives of Neurology, which any self-respecting neurologist should appreciate, in the year 2004. And in Archives of Neurology, on that date, the article name was Reduced Risk of Alzheimer's Disease in Users of Antioxidant Vitamin Supplements, not foods that contain antioxidants like E and C, but actual vitamin supplements. What happened here? Well, the conclusions in this article, way back in 2004, why haven't you heard about it? The use of vitamin E and vitamin C supplements in combination is associated with reduced prevalence and incidence of Alzheimer's disease. Antioxidant supplements merit further study as agents for the primary prevention of Alzheimer's disease. Now, were they giving scary megadoses of these vitamins? No. 500 milligrams of vitamin C, and we recommend most adults get 1,000 minimum, and 400 units of vitamin E together gave people, guess what it was, a 20% reduced risk of developing Alzheimer's disease, a 50%, or a 78%. I'd take a 20%. That's great. 50%, cutting it in half. These users that used 500 milligrams of C and 400 IUs of vitamin E had a 78% reduced risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Again, not published in a hippie health food store journal. This is Archives of Neurology in 2004, and there have been many, many more since then. There's like 6,000 articles about antioxidants and Alzheimer's. So we should know this information. There's a lot you can do to prevent it. And in our 1,000 glasses of red wine, which I named, the amount of resveratrol that's in 2 capsules is the amount you would have to drink 1,000 glasses of red wine. Some of you are saying, yay, but it's better to take the concentrate. And if you remember, there was a 60-minute story years ago. I forget how many years ago, but it was a long time ago, about a company in Canada that had done research on resveratrol and showed that in mice and some studies in humans reduced the risk of heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, diabetes, all kinds of things. So GlaxoSmithKline says, why don't we make a drug out of it? So they bought the company for $750 million. And then they tried to make a drug out of the naturally occurring resveratrol compound. And lo and behold, it didn't work. So they finally sold the company. I don't know if it was back to the owners or not. But it just goes to show you that there was study behind it. It's just that many times when you try to take a natural occurring chemical and make it into a drug that you can patent, it just doesn't work, and sometimes it does a lot of harm. Now, what other places can we benefit from antioxidants? Well, we mentioned that it helps prevent against diabetes and brain health in general, including Parkinson's, and for the heart. Now, when you hear about the bad cholesterol, the LDL cholesterol, that's the bad cholesterol, low-density lipoprotein, the lousy cholesterol. And generally, we like that under 100. Statin drug manufacturers say it should be much, much lower, and that sells a lot of statin drugs. But under 100, but they don't tell the doctors. I always say that the drug companies keep your doctors, they treat them like mushrooms. They keep them in the dark and feed them manure about nutrients. They don't tell them. So you can change the harm that comes from the bad cholesterol, high levels, by taking antioxidants. Because vitamin C and vitamin E and CoQ10, for instance, ride the LDL molecule and prevent it from becoming oxidized. That's like having it go through your bloodstream without teeth. It's just gums, and it has hardly any harm to it at all. So it's important to know that you can, first of all, we've had very good success at lowering total cholesterol, raising good cholesterol, lowering the LDL, lowering triglycerides on our programs. But also we give the proper amounts of antioxidants to help prevent against oxidation. If you'd like some more information on the 1,000 glasses of red wine, our other antioxidant formulations, and our programs, the Body Chemistry Associates, the Body Chem programs designed to test you for what you need for vitamins, you can give us a call. It's our 36th year in South Florida doing this work, and we do local and long-distance programs as well. You can give us a call at 1-800-CHEMIST. That's 1-800-243-6478. Check us out on the web at 1-800-CHEMIST.com. For Body Chemistry Associates and Health Connection Radio, this has been Jay Foster, and we'll talk to you on a future podcast.